Hey guys, it's Joe from the Richline Adventures, and today I'm gonna give you guys a quick video of something that happened to me a couple days ago. Um, so I'm in Virginia. The nights have been about 35, 39 degrees lately, and I honestly believe I made a mistake. Not a costly mistake, but it is what it is. So whenever you have your moped, I left the key on the on overnight. The next day I woke up ready to go to work, doing my thing, and I discovered that my moped was completely dead. Completely dead. I couldn't do anything with it. So all I did was I got the Richline, which is over there, and I got my jumper cables. And usually, just so you guys can see this, usually this tiny little battery is what powers the moped, and it's usually installed right here. So all I did was to jump this moped like you would jump any vehicle, black to black, red to red. And at that point, I thought it was just a matter of jumping it and turning it on. It's all good. And I did. So I did. I left it on outside for a couple of minutes, and I drove to work thinking that I was going to charge the battery. The lights are on all the time. So I went to work, I did my thing, and whenever I was leaving work, I discovered that my moped was completely dead again. Completely dead. So, thankfully, I am a military mechanic, which doesn't say much, but what I mean with that is that I do have the tools that I need at work. So I got a load test on this battery, and just for you guys that don't know this, the CCAs, it's called the cold cranking amps, and that is basically what it allows you to turn on any vehicle from completely off. Cold cranking amps. So what I did was I took a load tester from work, and I discovered that my basically brand new battery with 553 miles, it's completely dead. It's the CCAs are not zero. The voltage is good. I have almost 12, but that doesn't matter anymore. Once, just so you guys are tracking, once your CCAs go to zero, this thing is just a fancy paperweight. You could use it to power something up, but you will never be able to turn anything with it because the cold cranking amps are zero. So what I did is I went to Amazon, like I was telling you guys in my last video, is these parts are super cheap. So I just got the new battery. This battery, it has, instead of 130 CCAs, I have 180, so it's a little bit better. It cost me about 16 bucks, and if you guys want to look it up on Amazon, it's this one exactly. The Wheezy, the YZ, maybe the range is a Y, I don't know. But anyway, this is the model, the YTZ7S, 12 volts, 6 amps, and it is advertised that it has 180 CCAs. I do not see anything on the battery that will confirm that. But anyway, right now I'm going to install this real quick. I'm gonna put my phone in a tripod, and it's I'm not trying to do a step-by-step type thing, but it's really simple. I'm gonna snap this back in here. Red goes right here, black goes right here, and that's gonna be the end of it. So stay tuned real quick. All right, let me see a better angle. All right, so I got the battery situated. As you guys can see, it was as simple as this. You rest the battery right here. The fuses go connected to the red lead, which is the positive side. Go right here. This is the actual positive side. So you rest that right on top. You use the provided screws with it as well. I do not know this, and please, if anybody has the 2022 or the 2023 moped, you can tell me. But I bought this, and from factory I can tell that they added this cable. It's the hookup for the battery tender, which I did buy. I'll show you guys in a little bit. So usually I do believe this is not in everybody's moped, but as you guys can see, look at this cable ends up at the front of the moped, which it's right here. This hookup, it's a hookup for a battery tender. Oh god, right there. So I think either my dealership did that. The only clue I have is this optimate1.com. You can look that up. So what it's doing is this allows me to, whenever I'm not using the moped during the winter, I can just get the hookup, which I'm gonna show you guys right now, and I connect it to any outlet, and that will keep the battery charging or the battery healthy through the winter, or as I don't use the moped for too long. What I see though, I think Honda gives you the same, but oh no, never mind. This is a fuse. I digress. I thought this was the thing, but no. So once again, what I think my dealership does for their bikes, at least, they add this bad boy, because this doesn't have to be here. All right. But if I trace it, this cable ends up at the front, which is this plug right here, the optimate1.com thing. But let me just quickly put this together, and hopefully everything will be back in business. Stay tuned. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Like I was telling you, it's as simple as putting the battery in. You put the fuse attachment, the fuse box, if you want to call that. There's one more lid that I have to put in here, but you put that. To put the actual red lead cable on top of it, you secure it. Then on this side is the attachment I'm telling you guys about, that I do believe the dealership added for me, and the actual black cable, the negative side. Quick question, leave it in the comments if you guys know. Do you guys know what this is? This is disconnected. I believe has something to do with what they did for me, which is giving me the plug I show you guys. But if you guys know exactly what it is, I will appreciate it. So once again, the moment of truth. Before you start hooking anything up and thinking you're good, always test. So to turn this vehicle on is you go to on, make sure this is on this position, then you hold the brake, one of them is fine, and you hold this, and just like that, we are good to go. There we go. So my battery is good. As you guys can see, the lights are always on. I was showing you yesterday that this on my initial video, that this is the high beams. So you click on that. Cool, I like it. So I need to do one more thing, which is secure it. So let me set that up real quick, and I'm really happy with it. All right, so I'm ready to put this back. Like I was telling you guys, there is one more lid right here, which is this. Let me make this bigger. And it's as simple as putting this right here, It's just an extra level of protection, so it's not in the elements. That's good. The next thing I need to do is then give you the retaining bracket, which, let me see, making sure I don't look dumb over here. Okay, so it's a lip, and it's as simple as putting that under pressure, and I can hold it. And I gotta get it threaded. It's kind of hard to keep an eye on the camera in this. Let me pause this real quick so I can get it in. Cool, I was able to finally put it there. Once I have it under pressure, I'm gonna give you some ooga doogas with this thing. Set it up such way, righty tighty. Perfect, nice and tight. So now my battery is being held by the bracket, my fuses are being protected from the elements, my connections are strong and they're not moving at all. Now what I have left to do is, let me show you, I have the battery box cover is this piece of plastic, and it's being held by 4 screws. The screws go one right here, one right here, and on the other side it's the exact same thing. One thing to keep in mind is this openings, that's 1 and that's 2. All you have to do with the battery box, you have to align those lips and you basically snap them in there and you put them under pressure. So let me do that real quick and we will get this quick quote unquote quick video done over here. Get this a little bit higher. That's perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure my connections look good. I'm not cutting anything. Small. That's 1 and 2. Perfect. So now, like I was telling you, once you snap that very easily, now you can use these. 1 and 2, and get them tight. And I'm gonna pause the video real quick, so I'm gonna go do the same exact thing on the other side. Right on, guys, welcome back. So put together, like I was showing you guys, it's 4 screws, 1, 2. Careful with those lips. You put those, you snap them, and on this side is as simple, once again, it's 1, 2. The lip is good. Let's test this one more time because I did not want to have any surprises tomorrow. You hear that? Then you have, once again, make sure this is here. You hold the brake and money. Perfect. It's as simple as that. If you want to disconnect, you can do it from the battery, from the key, which I'm gonna start doing, but it's as simple as doing this. And this was my mistake, I left it on, so you have to do this. But what I was showing you guys that I actually bought too, this is it's called a battery tender, but it's an automatic battery charger. It comes with attachments, but you don't need it. The thing that I was showing you that I have thanks to my dealership is this hookup right here, which all I'm gonna have to do is click on this and put it in. As simple as this. Kind of like those solar panels that everybody has in their RVs. I think it's the same exact hookup. So once I have it in, all I have to do, and during winter, or if I'm not gonna be using my moped for long periods of time, I leave this on the outlet, any outlet. I have an outlet by my deep freezer, so we should be fine with that. And what this does is it goes into a cycle, and it's charging the battery and making sure it doesn't get drained. It has protection. It cannot overcharge it, so you can leave it hook up all you want. If it's full and everything is good, this thing stops working, so it's not like it's gonna destroy your battery in a different way. But I am glad I actually have this. So once again, guys, if you got to this point of the video, and if you have a 2022 or 2023, let me know if you have this hookup. Maybe I have the misunderstanding, thinking I'm special, and my dealership gave it to me, and maybe Honda does it. But as far as my understanding goes, this hookup is not here all the time. Actually, guys go out of their way to buy it and hook it up, especially on the winter states, which Virginia is kind of one of them. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. If you guys got here, please give me thumbs up. I'll keep doing that. And just so you guys don't miss the ridgeline, I'm gonna show you quick go around of the ridgeline, just in case you think I have forgotten. Here it is. I'm gonna make another video with it, but in case you guys don't know, this is beef and this is jerky. Beef jerky, get it?